Yeah. Let's take this quick opportunity before we get started. So hopefully everybody in the chat is having an awesome day today, and thank you guys so much for tuning in.
And
These
anybody
guys,
watching the VOD that couldn't make it as well. Because I know there's a few
yes,
people who are
Yes.
like, I can't make it, will there be a VOD? And I was like, yes, there will.
yes. So anybody who is watching at whatever point, whatever time you're watching, thank you guys for coming out. This is going to be a really fun experience. I hope that everybody enjoys it as much as the players hopefully do, and as much as I did putting it together for everybody. Um, I've been DMing a little bit about myself, I guess. I've been DMing Dungeons and Dragons now for probably about a year and a half, a little bit closer to 2 years than that. I'll probably be hitting the 2-year mark around August or September. And I actually got started after a friend kind of like goaded me into joining a campaign, which we only ran for about 2 sessions and it fell apart. But then another group of my friends that I hang out with quite frequently, they said, oh, we really, really, really want to learn how to play D&D. Does anybody here know how to play it? And I'm like, well, I have a couple sessions under my belt, but I've never like DM'd it before. They're like, but we would want you to because you would enforce the rules most fairly. So we all kind of learned together. They learned how to play. I learned how to DM alongside of them for our first campaign, and ever since then, we've been doing all kinds of different campaigns. We've done one-shots. We're running multiple campaigns with actually another member of the party taking up a DM for another campaign. And then this one's kind of been in the works for a couple months now, wouldn't you say, Paul?
Yeah, I think this idea came to fruition last year when you and I talked like in DMs on Twitter.
Yeah,
But
it was a very brief
I was there
discussion.
too. Don't leave
Yeah.
me out of the discussion.
actually,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was a very brief
Gosh.
discussion. It ended up creating, I think, the only episode of the show that you did for Where Do I Start?
Yes. Yeah. So we did
And it was
that.
kind of learning
and-
how to do D&D and stuff through character building.
Yep. And then I decided I wanted to do it, so we went forward with it, found some people, kind of got all our schedules worked out, and we're finally fucking here.
Yep, we're finally
Yeah.
here. These guys have a little bit of experience with D&D in so much as that about a month ago, they all ran a combat module, which some of you may have watched if some of you haven't. It's pretty amazing watching David get his ass kicked by rats.
Yes.
Pretty great.
Yeah,
Pretty
much.
great.
Note to self,
But-
do not make fun of the ducks.
So the thing is that if you guys don't know how D&D actually works for combat purposes, that actually is a really good thing to watch because it's about learning the basic mechanics of combat, rolling, going against defenses, flanking, all that kind of stuff. So it's really kind of a good way to learn the basics of how to do combat. But this is a full-blown session, which will now include, role-playing as well as combat, skill challenges, the like. Like this is a full fleshed out campaign. This is not just a session or a one-shot. This is actually a campaign. And now we're going to go ahead and actually get started. So if everybody here could say who they are, like their real name, their in-character name, their race, and their class. So we'll just go ahead and we'll do that kind of just down the line. Paul, if you want to go ahead first.
Yeah, I guess my name's Paul, obviously, because you just heard it.
Right.
This is...
Wait, you're Paul?
Yes.
Wait,
This
then
is-
who am I?
Uh-oh.
You're
Oh,
Paul too.
no. Here we go.
We're having identity crises.
None of us know who we are.
Oh, great.
This is my channel. We're streaming this on right now, so that's my name on everything up at the top there. I am going to be playing Bayern Lighthammer, the Dwarf Paladin.
Okay. Then we also have Homer.
Yep. I am 3D Homer in the chat on Twitter and stuff. My name is Hank, but my character's name is Homer.
Your
'cause
name's
he's a
John Henry.
bard.
Stop lying.
It's true. I have all the names. But my character's name is Homer. He's a dragonborn bard.
Wonderful. So it's very fitting, actually. That name works really quite well.
Yes.
Next up, we also have Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm Cook 2025. I'm the only lady in this campaign. You'll know by my voice who's speaking.
Well, you're a girl? Shit.
You
That
also
is-
This
know
whole
by
time,
my
David thought he was
harassment
hitting on a
lawsuits.
12-year-old boy.
Oh, Lord.
Ouch! Hate when that happens. I'll be playing a elven thief.
And what is her name?
The elven thief. The elven thief.
Okay.
I apologize for my inability to use the English language.
That's okay. We can all English sometimes. It just sometimes doesn't come to us naturally. And then lastly, we also have David.
My name's David, aka Hebrew Lantern, aka that guy. And I am going to be a Eladrin Ranger.
And your character's name?
Oh, Torvok.
Okay. And
a
then
strong name.
yes, very strong.
For a
And
weak
then-
character.
Last but not least, I'm Tony. I go by Zeta Shade in Twitch, and I will be the party's murderer. I mean DM.
You're
I mean,
Oh, crap.
arguably, I feel like we're all gonna be the party's murderer. I feel like, I'm taking bets, and I got like $10 on David right. Like I got $5 from me, $5 from David on David right now.
Shit, I have $10 on David.
No, I have $5 on David. I thought you had $5 on David. Did you want to add
Oh,
five more?
did
to
I
your
say
bet?
5? I
Sure, let's
forgot
go
how much
5.
I bet on me.
Okay, so now apparently we have side bets going on. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're actually going to go ahead and get started with an introduction to the world, these characters, and everything that they know. So this is the world and the history these 4 characters know. The lands that their well-worn boots have traveled are known as the continent of Yalaton. The land is split into several territories and is a diverse land with many climates spread throughout the continent. Main territories include the Aran Mountains to the west, home of the Dwarven people, with few humans and halflings mixed in. The forests of Nihilanth to the south are home to those of the Elven and Fey races. The plains of Tolan are a desert where the orcs have resided for centuries and is located to the east. To the north is Dela, a mild-climated area heavily civilized by the humans and is known as a main capital for trade. Bandus is located in the middle of these 4 regions and is known as the large kingdom that rules over the land. Bandus' ruling system is a little bit more feudal, with smaller ruling bodies and ambassadors to King Ilfos II being inserted into areas to oversee and to keep the peace. For the most part, these people have been very justly ruled, and there's actually not too much dissent between them, besides the standard racial tensions that have been harbored between the regions for thousands of years. So dwarves still don't like elves, and so on. The usual rivalries aren't quelled just because Yalaton is at peace, and has been for the last 185 years. Peacetime in Yalaton is all that these characters know. In fact, the last major conflict in Yalaton is never spoken of, as if any records of it were mysteriously destroyed. All that you know of it is that everybody refers to it as the time of discontent, but you know nothing more, and the land resides in its peace. So that's kind of your brief overview of the campaign setting of the continent of Yalaton. And as we begin the campaign, the majority of our characters are adventurers who have been in the small village of Sivanti, a small village on the outskirts of Dela. They have been here for about 3 weeks. The locals here are friendly, and consist of many races. Humans are by far the most common, but tieflings, dwarves, gnomes, and many other races call this village their home, just in far less number than the humans, but it's still incredibly diverse. Homer, however, has just arrived in town and is seeking out some company that are perhaps of the adventuring variety. Homer, your character is not on the right layer, because I know how to DM properly.
Nice.
Alright, should be good now.
Sorry.
Homer, your character has just arrived in town. You're not immediately familiar with it, but you do have a chance to find some people or wander around the town and maybe talk to some of the villagers. The choice is yours. What would you like to do?
Head to the tavern to try and find some people, because I'm looking for a new crew to roll up with.
Alright. Can you go ahead and make a streetwise check for me then, please?
To
Sure.
roll up with.
Yeah, roll up with.
Don't end a sentence with a preposition.
And skill checks, as a quick reminder, they are on your handouts, skill tables.
Yeah. So what am I rolling?
You are going to be rolling for me a
Excuse me.
1d20 plus 5. Hey, you rolled a 15. So, you're not immediately able to discern where the tavern is, but in your process of looking around, you do attract the attention of what appears to be a guard wielding a spear and wearing chainmail. He walks over to you and he kind of greets you. He says, "Ah, how are you doing today?"
Doing well. Just out looking for ways to make a new living.
Ah, he says, "What's your name?"
My name is Homer.
Ah, my name is Arthur Hutamf. I'm a guard of Nobleman Orin Frisson. Now, normally noblemen wouldn't have guards, but Frisson recently came into the possession of a letter that warned of danger to his family. So King Ilfans II felt it prudent to station a few guards here for a few weeks to make sure the Frisson stayed safe, but he kind of grips his spear a little bit tighter and kind of narrows his eyes at you. What's with your questions?
Just, looking for. I'm always on the lookout for new ways to make money.
Hmm. He says, "Well, is there anything that I can particularly help you out with?"
Do you have any work? Or a mission I could go on? I don't know.
He kind of says, "Well, unfortunately, as I am uh, employed by the noble guard, I cannot disperse work myself. However, you may be able to find something at the local tavern, perhaps. There have been a few people there who have been there for a few weeks, and the townspeople aren't so certain of them."
That sounds perfect. Could you point me that direction?
Sure, and he outstretches his hand in this direction, kind of motioning to this building right here. Blue building up in the top right-hand corner is the one he points to.
Alright, thank you. I'll be on my way.
Kind of nods his head and he says, "Best of luck in fulfilling your task. Just remember, the guards will be watching." Kind of starts walking off to do his rounds around the city.
Gotcha.
His guard things.
Yes, he's doing his guard things. So, do you wish to head to the tavern then?
Yes.
Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and switch over maps. And so to the rest of the party, who is already at the tavern, you guys have been here looking for some sort of adventure and longing for some type of company. The locals don't have much of a problem with your presence in the village, but seeing as you've claimed to be adventurers, honestly, you guys haven't done that much, so the townspeople are beginning to become a little wary of your presence. They don't know whether or not your activity is feared to be not, and they don't dislike you, and they aren't outwardly or actively hostile to your presence, but they're doing what they can to keep you at arm's length until they can really kind of figure out your true intentions.
Feelings
So-
mutual.
So the three of you are in here. What are the three of you doing? We'll go ahead and start off with Paul. We'll just kind of run it top to bottom here. So, Paul, what is your character doing at this point?
I'm sitting at the bar, eyeing the room, seeing if there's anybody worthy of an adventure.
Okay. Do you happen to see anybody that perhaps catches your eye?
Well, I'm looking at this Eldrin who keeps talking about an area I am familiar with from my past, and I'm a little interested in what he has to say.
Okay, let's go over to him. What is Torvok doing?
I'm drinking to forget.
Okay. Drinking to forget. Now, while you're kind of go ahead and doing that, and Baron kind of meanders over to you, Tia, what are you doing?
I am staring down Baron because I recognized his face from when he stood me up once and wasn't quite up to standards to be able to repay the favor, so to speak. Kind of
Interesting.
sipping kind of slightly on a pint as
Okay.
an attempt to fit in with everyone else.
All right. Do you see him, or when you see him walk over to Torvok, what do? Do you tend to keep your distance?
I keep my distance to kind of watch what the two of them are doing, make sure they aren't doing anything suspicious.
Sure.
Define
Now
suspicious.
what are the pair of you talking about, Baron and Torvok?
Well, I sit down
I'm
at the table. Torvok is already obviously way too drunk, and there's no point where he seems to be slowing down. So I ask him what the hell he thinks he's doing.
Buy me a drink and maybe you'll find out.
I think you've had enough to drink, sir.
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
God damn it. Talking to a drunk is always the worst.
I say that you look familiar, like I've seen you before at one point.
Well, maybe not me, but I hear you talking about where I grew up. Awkward silence ensues.
I stare deeply, with deep intent. Or intensely, I don't know the right words.
Intensely.
Yeah.
Are you actually already drunk?
I'm not drunk, I just can't English. But like I don't even know the words right now.
He kind of caught your intent. He kind of caught your attention with saying that, didn't he?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
Thank you, DM.
Mm-hmm. So, do you say anything to this, or are you just kind of like caught staring at him?
I'm just staring at him.
Tia, are you actively paying attention to their conversation?
I'm watching from far away, and at this point, I start to make my way over. I grab my pint, make my way over. I was waiting for a point to interject. Sorry.
No, no problem.
I wait. I kind of at this point realize think they've been kind of talking too long, keeping their heads bowed. I grab my pint and start to make my way over and demand to know what they're talking about.
Okay. What is your response to her, Baron and Torvok?
I want to know what an elf thinks she's doing, just trying to interject like that. What business is it of yours?
I think
Well-
you've had too much to drink, Torvok.
At this point, I tell Torvok he needs to watch where he's throwing blame, and that I don't trust you two standing here talking alone, looking suspicious.
And I don't trust elves. So it's
Well.
mutual.
Well, give me a reason to trust that you two aren't doing something suspicious over here.
I'm having a drink. Talking to my
Well.
new buddy, Baron.
You're running your mouth about things you know nothing about. I suggest you stay out of my homelands, if you know what's good for you.
You two better keep it together, or I'm gonna have to start breaking it out. I don't want to break up a fight between you two.
I'm not gonna fight.
I ain't had nearly enough to drink yet to do that.
At about this time, Homer walks into the tavern. And the barkeep, Len, kind of waves, "Greetings.
Hello.
How can I help you today?"
So I stand up. I address the entire tavern. Say, anyone here know how to make any money? Looking to make money.
I yell out, "Have you tried the street corner?"
More than that.
Whoa.
Here, there's a brothel down the street. You might want to try there. Felt like you might stay to make a couple bucks every night.
Oh, snap.
I walk over to the bar and just sit down and order a drink.
I
You guys
walk
can
away and back to the bar.
I was about to say, you should be able to move your tokens, by the way, around the map,
Alright.
so you can reflect
Okay.
your movement as well.
Oh, sweet.
At this point, I'm sitting. Technically, was cowering over the two of you. I, at this point, again, begin to make my way.
He's had too much to drink. Look at this shit.
I make my way over to Homer and start saying, so I hear you're looking to make a little cash.
Yep. My old crew is all gone now. I'm looking for some new people to go adventuring with.
I may have a set of skills you'd be interested in.
Great.
And my own for many years now, and making a living.
Um,
How about you and I try something out? Gotta
Sure.
looking to score a little bit bigger than usual. Don't think I can do it alone.
That sounds great. I'm pretty new in town, so I haven't picked up on any jobs yet. Have you
Uh,
been here long?
yeah, couple weeks. Getting a little too long for my taste. Need to get out of here. Can't seem to find a job that'll take me somewhere else though. So
Gotcha.
So while you two are talking, this man walks in, and Len kind of pipes up and says, "Oh, Xander, good to see you again. Tell me, has Rain returned yet?" "Yeah, he's resting back at the house." What? That lazy oaf was supposed to bring me goods from town. He got mugged on the way back. Group of highwaymen jumped him and beat the daylights out of him. He barely made it back conscious. I've told him before he should bring more people with him. There were 4 of them. Even if I went, it's still 2-on-1. Bartender kind of grumbles. Still could have really used those supplies. Fucking rats. Both the literal and the figurative kind.
Fucking rats.
And he looks up and he sees the 4 of you kind of sitting collectively at the bar. And he says, "Hey, you. I've seen you 3 around for a while, but you," jabbing a finger at Homer, "I've got a job for you, and your new friends if you want it. They've been around for a while, not doing too much, but maybe you can bust their asses into gear."
Listen,
Sounds good to me.
Popeye.
excuse
Nobody
me, good sir.
talks to a vessel of the light that way.
Excuse you, good sir. You imply that we're friends. The only friend I have are myself.
The barkeeper is saying this, not the messenger.
Oh, my bad. I can send.
Listen
you
here,
stay and
bartender.
You leap over the counter? If you leap over the counter, can I get an athletics check for this?
Oh, fuck. Alright. Let me look at my athletics. Hold on.
It's probably going to be just
So,
fine
acrobatics, right?
here. No, I want athletics because it's a strength jump. Like you're jumping, like you're kind of climbing onto the counter and jumping down off of it. In this case, I want I want athletics. And you know, looking at your numbers, you two
Yeah.
probably want athletics.
Yeah. I don't see athletics on here.
The third one.
On
Third.
skill table, not your character.
Oh,
your
yes,
skill
yes.
table
There it
handout.
is. Yeah. Alright, well. Alright, so that's a 1, and you want...
That's gonna-
What do you want me to
yep.
roll?
That's going to be a 1d20 plus 1.
Great. Great. Yeah.
Okay. You kind of clamber up onto the table and kind of stumble. You stumble off of it, but you land on your feet. Like, you kind of had to, like, jump onto the footstool to jump onto the counter and then down onto the floor. So,
Makes
the kind
sense.
of quick series of jumps. Like, you make it, but you're a little bit more wobbly.
And y'all think I'm drunk.
Meanwhile, Tia laughs at you.
So he kind of looks and he says, "You be a vessel of the light, but I haven't seen you do anything with it. I could have just assumed you were some random person coming from the Aran Mountains."
Burn.
Give me another drink.
He pours a mead, slides it across the counter to you, and he says, "Now, are you interested in my work or not?"
I'll take it.
I
Money's getting
gotta
slow
make a
around
living
here.
somehow.
Work is work.
Alright. He goes on to explain that recently, if you haven't noticed, there really isn't a lot of people in here. And that's for a reason.
They're all
Bars-
afraid of me.
The bar has been having some issues as of late, and as you can see, not too many people frequent this place, and it's because, honestly, we don't have much. The rats keep eating the stuff downstairs, and the other ones steal from us. So I've got a proposition for you. Take care of both kinds of rats, and I'll throw some gold your way.
I'll take
Fine.
it.
Add in free drinks.
Fine.
And
I know how
I'm
to
in.
murder things.
He says, you take care of both, I'll give you free drinks and room for a week.
Deal.
All
Week will be
right.
too long, but why
Prefer
the fuck not?
coin, but work
Yeah.
is work.
I thought
He's-
I said for both.
He says you prefer coin? Well, then I can take care of the drinks or the room, not both if you want money.
I'll take the
I don't
drinks.
need.
I'll
Shut
take
up,
the
you
room and
drunk.
the coin.
The room.
I'll take the room for the couple days I need it.
This is
I'll
very
just
well.
bunk with one of them.
And he walks over and he kind of he lifts this door, this little thing up here. It's kind of like one of those doors you can kind of lift up and walk under, sort of thing. He
Mhm.
lifts it up and he pulls open this door down here, which is a small staircase. He kind of steps back and he says, just be careful down there. I don't know what kind of funny business is going on down there, but it's very obvious there's something down there from all the squeaks and squeals and shrieks that happen. Just hope they're not mating.
I
They
stand
God,
at the
probably
probably
bar.
are.
I stand at the bar. Yell out,
Probably are.
to adventure with my sword pointed towards the thing.
Okay. What does the rest of the party do?
I start making my way over there and push him off the bar.
Wait, how do I draw the lines?
What you do to draw your line, you use the ruler tool, which should be the fourth thing on your
Gotcha.
stuff, and you can. So.
To adventure.
Get down, let's get going.
All
I
right.
head down and just mumble under my breath, "Fucking Torvok."
I grumble and follow, saying somebody's gonna have to keep him alive.
All right.
I hear him muddle under his breath and go, Lord knows it's not gonna be me.
All right. So you guys go down to the basement. Now the question is what order did you guys go down?
I was not first.
Torvok
Okay.
was first.
Okay, so Torvok was first, so he's already at the foot of the stairs. Who came after Torvok?
Baron, because Baron was keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Okay. So Baron, you are on the stairwell, but you are not on the floor yet. So you're
Okay.
kind of like one step off of it. And then was it Homer or was Tia bringing up the rear?
I was last.
I'll
Okay.
take, yeah, that works for me. Third
So
works.
Tia, you're kind of on like a little platform between two little staircases there, and then Homer, you're kind of like standing there. Your head's kind of like peeking out from the little trap door that you guys kind of
Gotcha.
went down. So you guys enter the room. Do you guys wish to make any types of checks in here?
I think it would be good if somebody made at least a check to see what the hell is going on in this basement, first of all, before we walk into it. Torvok,
Yeah.
since you're there.
What's the light? Hey, GM, what's the light like in here?
The light is, it's a little dim, but it's not dim enough to like say that it's considered low light vision required.
Okay.
So it's kind of somewhere between brightly lit and low light. So it's enough that you would be able to fight in here without really any visions impeding your fighting.
Okay. And I guess.
I guess
I-
I'll look around and see what the fuck we're dealing with down here.
So
Okay,
you're
can you,
leading.
can you give me a perception check, please?
Perception is 1d20 plus 1.
Correct.
I'm learning. 1d20. I don't have to put a space around the plus, do I?
I
No.
don't think so.
Cool.
Okay. So as you come down here, you see it's kind of just your regular old tavern basement. You've got all sorts of different baking supplies, crates of food and such. And in addition over here, you can tell that these little boxed up barrels here, this is a special crate with a lock on the front of it. That is where the barrels of alcohol are stored.
Alcohol!
What you can also tell is you can also see these kind of little raggedy scraps and stuff. They appear to be maybe sacks of grain or flour or something. You're not immediately sure, but they look like they were pulled off of these shelves here, and it looks like they've been chewed on by something, with their contents kind of like spilled out across the floor. So something's clearly gotten into them and has tried to make away with them, you see very little remaining in this bag here. It's pretty much just reduced to scraps.
I sneak through the stairs to check out the bag of scrap. Since I'm like I can't, just right through here.
Sure.
Is that-
So do you decide just to hop down off of the platform?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't know what kind of railings are there.
Okay. Yeah, there really isn't any railings, so that's not really that much of a stretch.
Not
Okay.
very OSHA friendly.
Okay. So you drop down. Can you give me a perception check then?
Yeah, that's 1d20 plus 3.
Correct. And that jump's not high enough that I'm not going to make you make a check for it, because it's probably only about a 4-foot drop.
Okay.
Okay, so you look at it and you can tell it was like a bag of grain or something, perhaps used in baking.
Okay.
So apparently these things do have a fondness for grains. Baron, what do you do?
I push Torvok out of the way because he's weak-willed and drunk as fuck.
Go ahead and give me a strength check on that.
So +3. All right.
Assholes.
Said the drunkard.
Right?
That's the elf.
And that's going to go against his fortitude defense, by the way.
A bad roll. There we go.
Yeah, so you don't really... You kind of just nudge him. Like, you don't really push him out of the way. You just kind of nudge him.
That's what happens when you roll against the drunken master.
Apparently. So yeah, he kind of like leans a little forward, but he doesn't really move.
Well,
And
hurry up
Homer,
and go.
And Homer, what are you doing?
For now, I'm just gonna step down on the stairs.
Okay,
But
so now
I'm
you are
starting to get impatient because I'm an impatient person.
Okay. Can you guys go ahead and roll? All of you go ahead and roll for me a perception check.
Yeah. What I just rolled, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want everybody to roll me one. Okay. So I see a 16. I see a 20. Okay. I see a 10.
Homer thinks he's all badass.
And I see a 15. Okay. So everybody but Baron kind of hears this kind of like this low, like this kind of scrambling skittering.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Hey, Baron, you didn't hear that, so shut up.
Hey, I think it's clear, guys. We should just keep moving forward.
Baron, you shut your goddamn travel.
I think this Eldrin should
Onward
fucking do
to
something.
adventure.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So what does Torvok do?
I run out to the middle of the
Oh
room.
my god.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, by middle of the room, I mean, like, I
Like-
move like a knight to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Your movement, you kind of hear a squealing, and out come your friends.
Oh, kill me now. God.
Hey, not before I die.
Yeah, I got wait, I lied. Kill him first and then kill me. I got $5 riding on that.
Then, out of
Shit, I got another money on that.
out of the
however
corner
much
of your
I
eye,
get.
you see kind of emerging from the barrels, like right about here, not one or two or three, but maybe about a swarm of rats too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This
I
is how
blame-
the campaign ends.
I blame Baron.
That's fair.
Oh,
He's
fuck
the one
that
you.
pushed me.
Fuck you,
Fucking
Torvok.
Torvok.
Baron's the one that pushed me.
Is Torvok our D&D equivalent of Spartan this campaign, apparently?
Yes.
I'm the Yamcha of the group.
Oh, Lord.
God help us.
Okay.
So you mean you're gonna be dead before you're really gonna...
At this point,
No, that's
I would like
Chaozu.
everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me. Initiative is 1d20 plus your dexterity mod plus half level and any augmentations you may have via feats or things like that.
Okay, repeat that one more time a little bit more slowly. 1d20 plus dexterity.
Plus your dex mod plus your half level, which in this case you don't get because you're not a
Okay.
half level of anything yet.
Okay.
So,
So-
and then if you have any like improved initiative or anything like that, anything that augments your initiative, like include that within your roll.
I don't think I have any of that, do I?
You'll just
I
have to check
shouldn't.
and see. I don't believe you guys. I don't believe anybody has the improved initiative feat. Let's take a look here. Yeah, you did not take that. You.
No, I
And
didn't.
Homer is using all of his crit rolls.
God damn it, Homer! Oh, fuck me.
Oh, okay. So this is actually kind of nice. Homer just did something for you guys. You're gonna like.
Bless you,
The-
Homer.
So Tia rolled a 10.
Can I re-roll?
I think that's
Nope.
what I. Yeah, I think I did that right.
Torvok rolled a 9. Baron rolled a 13. Okay. And then I need to get my stuff together for our little rat friends here. I know you're so thrilled to see them again. I can just tell.
Hey, never mind. I'm gonna
Hey,
not
this
say what
time
I'm
you know
gonna
how to
say.
fight.
True.
Can I just like
That helps.
impale myself upon my sword?
If you want to
Oh
roll a
my
new character
God.
for the next campaign. Okay. Let's see here. One sec here.
Blah, blah.
Only thing I didn't get set up was my HP doc, so this won't take long.
Take your time. I'm trying to find my thing in the handbook where I do the whatchamacallit.
The thing with the thing that does the
The
other
sneak
thing?
attack.
Well, no, I'm trying to just figure out. I can't remember which of these are which. I'm just trying to figure those out right now.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find the
Gotcha.
page that has all of it.
That would be on Player Handbook 1.
It's in character classes, isn't it?
Yeah, PHP
Okay.
1 in character classes, and it would be for Rogue.
Thank you.
Only one that would be different is Homer's classes in PHP 2.
I like these page numbers down so I don't have to keep going to every week.
We're gonna do this one and this one here, and then... Yeah, this is the only thing that can sometimes take a little bit of time, but it's not so bad. So we'll do...
Well, he's doing that. Chat, how's it going? Are you guys doing well? Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Having a good time?
Now, part of me wishes I had been able to sign up for this. Well, don't necessarily rule out something that may happen in the future.
Guest appearances.
So you
May
could
have.
you could fail by David's hand as well.
Oh,
That's what you want. You want David to make you fail, because trust me, that's what's going to happen.
and we're gonna
So
go
help me
ahead
God,
and
David. I will drive to Texas just to beat your ass.
Wait.
I have to
I
work
hate-
tomorrow, but I will still help me God. I will drive to Texas tonight to beat your ass. What time do I work tomorrow?
An 8.
Tia doesn't work tomorrow. Tia works all the time.
I'm sorry. I thought we hopped out of character from while he was getting his shit together. The chat. I work at 8. Oh fuck! I work tomorrow. Screw you! Never mind. I lied. If I have to beat your ass, I'm not driving. I'll drive down Monday. I don't have time to drive down tonight.
I'm working Monday. That won't work for me.
I will come to your place of business and beat your ass.
Okay, and then Paul, you
You
rolled
can't
straight
get
13,
into my place
right?
of business.
Sorry, what was that?
You rolled a straight 13?
Yes, no modifier.
Okay. Just in the event of ties, the core roll determines who has the higher initiative roll.
Okay.
So in this case, you would beat the rat because
Woo!
you had a core 13 and it only had an 11 with a core 2 on it. And then... Oh, wait, that's not the right figure that I gave that to, so hold on one sec, that'll change. Because
Hey, I'm not in last place.
the swarm 1d there, and there's the roll I needed. So we change that because I put the wrong number on the wrong character, so that goes to that, and then this launches up to here. Okay. Is everybody ready for your first encounter?
Yep.
Rats
No.
Redux.
Not
Okay.
really, but do I have much of a choice?
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. The encounter starts here. The critical benefit that was bestowed upon you, because I feel like, you know, a nice person here, because we got somebody to crit on the initiative checks. You have earned for the party, Homer, a surprise round.
Nice.
This means that all the rats will skip their first turn of initiative. You have combat advantage to all characters until they act. This goes for the entire party.
Oh, Homer, God bless your face, honey.
Have
So-
I ever mentioned how much I love Ryan Getzloff and Corey Perry?
His ass.
God damn it.
Okay.
Ugh.
So basically, the way that it's going to work is, as you can see, your initiative table here, it shows, Homer, then a couple of the rats, then Baron and a couple, then Tia Torvok and a couple more of the rats. For this first round, the rats' turns don't exist.
Okay.
You have combat advantage against them, which means that you get a +2 to hit against them. So
think
any of
I
your
also
rolls
get
that you
other
guys do is a +2. And in addition, I know, Tia, you have the backstabber function, so you have pretty good edge with that.
I also have
So,
sneak attack, right? Since I have combat advantage, or is that going to
That's
depend
right.
on? Okay.
right now it's depend, like, you have the combat advantage, which means that you'll be able to use your backstabber.
Okay.
So, okay. Without further ado, encounter begin. Homer, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the swarm.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, vicious mockery. That is a 10 versus Will. That is a miss.
Oh,
Dang.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Do you wish to take any minor actions, or do you wish to move? You may move off of the staircases by squeezing past Baron. He is considered difficult terrain for the move.
Great.
I'll stay here.
Okay. Alrighty, so you're gonna stay there.
Yep.
Baron, your turn.
Oh, fuck. Okay. How many spaces can I move again? With
As a
5?
dwarf, you may move 5 because you do not suffer the debilitations of wearing heavy armor.
Right.
Woohoo.
And I can move diagonally, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't have to do, like, for instance, 1, 2. You
Right.
just do 1.
1, yeah.
It works. And
Right.
remember, moving in front of an enemy does provoke an opportunity attack if you move away from them. So to use our primary example, our rat catcher Torvok here,
Yeah.
if he were to move here, that's fine. He moves here like that, that provokes an opportunity attack. So they have their own, like, little adjacent zones. Move out of it, you get attacked.
All right.
Move into it, you're
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Right there.
Okay? And what do you wish to do?
I am just gonna. I'm gonna stand guard right here for now until we position ourselves and know what we're doing.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn then?
Yes.
Tia, you're up.
Awesome. Good timing too. All right. So I'm nowhere near anybody. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I can move diagonal, can't I?
Yep, you may move diagonally, and as an elf, you have move speed of 7.
Oh, wait, what about it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I then begin to attack this rat with the second. I will go ahead and just hit him since I have combat advantage and all that good jazz.
Sure.
With riposte strike.
Go for it. Repost strike is an 11 versus a C. That is a miss.
Wait a minute, don't I get all the backstab and the
Backstab, you have to deal damage to.
sneak attack though?
Oh,
I guess that's add damage. Never. What
wait a
else?
second, hang on.
Oh,
You have Blade Opportunist, which gives you another +2, so that would be a 4 for a 13. That's still a miss.
Even okay, and then you got sneak attack too, or does that not depend for?
Sneak attack only triggers if you hit.
Okay.
Yeah, see, unfortunately you have to hit, but you are unable to hit, so you miss.
Okay. Sorry,
Great.
ducks and rows.
Torvok, your turn.
I move here. That's 1, 2, or 2 or 3 spaces. I don't know if that
2.
matters. Yeah. And position myself so I'm ready to attack with Baron.
Okay. The surprise round is now over. The rats will now act as though they have usual initiative counts. Goes back to Homer.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna try vicious mockery again on the swarm.
Okay, go for it. 7 versus Will is a miss.
And then I'll 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move over here.
Okay.
And the sucking begins.
And now it is
The shitty rolls, I should say, sorry.
It is the swarm's turn. That is all it can do.
You're alright there,
Next.
Baron?
Up, we have this one here who is going to mouse forward, and it is going to attempt to attack Baron.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be versus AC.
Yep.
25.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
What's my AC? Hold on. 18. Yeah, it hits.
Hit.
Yep.
3 damage.
Okay.
It is now Baron's turn.
Okay. That
And to
guy's a...
subtract health from your bar, you click your character, the
Oh,
green
you want me
circle,
to...
and then
Okay.
minus.
Yes.
Yes.
The green circle?
Yes, the green circle. The blue is your healing surges.
Alright.
So everybody at home knows. Green equals their HP, blue is their healing surges. Healing surges allow them to recover up to 1/4 of their maximum health per use of a surge. They can primarily only be used out of combat. They have abilities that can use them in, then they can use them. Otherwise, they can't use them like that. And yeah, so that's kind of what that goes for. Baron, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna Divine Challenge the Swarm of Rats.
Divine Challenge on the Swarm of Rats. If you could go ahead, please roll that so that way I can see it and that way the chat sees it as well. Divine Challenge has been placed. You've been marked the target. Till the mark. Okay, so it either needs to be adjacent to you,
Okay.
or you either need to be adjacent to it, or you need to engage it, or your mark will fade at the end of the turn.
Right, okay.
So you can do a couple things. You can engage the rat in front of you and then move to it, or you can move to it and engage it, but if you move to it, you provoke an opportunity attack from said rat.
Yeah. So that was a minor action.
Correct. So you still have your move, and you still have your standard.
Okay. Let's just do a standard attack on this rat here. That's, this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
So in this case, for a standard attack, if you want to do... And remember, at wills you can use as many times as you want to, just as a heads up.
Yeah. Oh, so
if
you're saying
could-
you want me to do an at-will?
No, I'm not saying you have to do an at-will. I'm just saying that at-wills don't have any penalties for using them. It's not like a limited uses per encounter like your encounters or your dailies are.
Right, right. So
Okay,
maybe it would be worth it to
so-
do Enfeebling Strike instead.
Up
Is
to
that-
you.
Yeah, let's do Enfeebling Strike.
Enfeebling Strike on the giant rat. Go ahead. A 10. Well, actually, you still have the combat advantage because it never acted, but it still didn't hit.
Okay.
And you still have your minor action.
I'm just gonna stand firm here for now.
Okay, so the Divine Challenge will fade from the rat swarm.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just don't
But
want
you
to
also
do all
remember you
those
can
opportunity
shift.
attacks.
You can also
Yeah.
shift, however. If you shift one space, then the guy don't attack you.
Okay, so the shift, that would be fine then? Just a shift here?
Mhm. If you only move one space, it is considered a shift,
Okay,
and
right.
thus the other thing will not attack you.
Right, okay, that's what I'll do then.
Okay, so then the mark
That's
will
why I didn't
still
want to move.
persist.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark persists. Red moves forward and attacks Torvok.
Of course it does.
And that is going to be a one of these rolls. Okay. And that is going to be a 9, and I know that is a miss.
Yes, thank fucking Christ.
If it's a single-digit roll, you can assume it's going to be a miss on just about everything, unless you have like a defense penalty on something. But you don't right now, so you're good. Meanwhile, Blue Rat is going to go after Tia.
Of course he is. Not surprising.
15. I don't know if that's a hit, actually. I'm not sure.
It's against my
AC.
AC. 15 is tied.
It's a hit then. Ties go to the attacker in this case.
Ouch.
That's gonna be
3 damage,
that.
but you have also contracted filth fever.
Not this
It
bullshit again.
begins.
Oh, filth fever.
It
Fuck.
begins.
You only, for this one, you lose 1 healing surge, so -1 from your blue.
Ah, well.
So, that's it for now.
Well, now it's my turn, so I'd
It
like
is
to take...
your turn now.
I don't have combat advantage, so this will be interesting. Double check something. I'm gonna go ahead and try that repost strike again.
Alright, go ahead.
It misses.
Repost
no,
strike is an
that's
11
11.
versus AC, that's a miss.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright.
Alright, you
Stop
may
playing that.
do a saving throw.
Which would be the...
Flat
one-
1d20.
Come on. Game, really?
The rolls have been noticing a little bit slow today. Alright, shake it off. Shake it off.
Thank Christ.
Torvok, it is your turn.
All right. So, I'm going to do the twin strike on Little Red. Actually, wait. This is the bottom one's a weaker one. The top one's a stronger one, right?
I don't know, it might be.
Okay. What are the two classes again? Are they both just rats, or?
They are both different types of rats, but
Do
that
we-
is what the DM is willing to diverge.
Okay, but that's all. That's all I know right now.
Correct. If you wish to, you may. So you said you wanted to do your twin strike?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on one of them. Not sure which one.
Well, if you want to, you can also do, because you are adjacent to 2 targets, you can make 1 attack on each, but you just have to tell me which attack goes for which one.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll. Actually, I'll just do both on the top one.
okay, both on the top. Go ahead and roll for me, please.
Fuck.
Okay, a
doesn't look
24
good.
and
God.
a 24 and a 17 on the top rat.
Actually, that sounds good.
Those are both hits.
Yay! Somebody hit a rat.
So you
But it
deal.
only does like 6 damage, right?
Yep, you deal 6 damage. And that is what you deal to it. Okay. But it's a hit nonetheless.
Yeah.
It's a start down the right path.
Oh, and when they're at half, they get the bleeding thing, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Now you went both against big, right?
On
Just double
the
checking?
top one.
Alright, just double checking on that. Okay.
Yes.
So now we have Little Rat.
Actually,
Run...
I can still shift if I want, right?
Correct.
And shift will not provoke attack from either.
Shift will not provoke opportunity attacks, but a shift is limited to 1 square.
Okay. I'll move to there if I can.
Okay, that is 1 square. That is fine.
Cool. And I shall end my turn.
Okay.
I was trying to do the Yu-Gi-Oh voice thing. Yeah, I don't know if that went over
1,
right.
2, 3. And he is going to attack Torvok.
Of course he is.
And that is going to be versus your AC. I'm not sure if that hits.
15 AC.
Ah, so it does miss. Okay.
It's getting a little
Goes
crowded
down.
over here. God.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yep, of course it did. Why wouldn't it have?
Oh no.
22?
That's gonna be a hit. I think I'm only 15. I'll double check, but I'm I'm
Okay.
15.
3 damage.
Awesome.
Okay. Homer.
Game.
you're up.
You wanna...
Actually, I have a quick question.
Yes, quick question. Quick answer.
I'm gonna move just to... Okay, there we go. I'll move back in a second, but I need
Okay,
to...
no problem. Yes, you can see your health.
The 3 different, like that one, the one that all look the same, they are the
Mhm.
same race, and as are the other,
Correct.
Okay.
They are the same type of rat, so to speak.
Okay.
Which,
And
which
they
is why I
should
have...
have similar stats.
Correct.
Do they have the same stats, or can you say?
I cannot say, but you're on
Somebody
the
can
right
do a
track with what-
perception check though, maybe, and see if they can distinguish
Maybe-
if they fought these types of rats before.
Maybe a nature check might be better.
Yeah.
And that
Okay.
would be considered a minor action.
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, I have a decent nature. I could do that next round.
Okay, it is now Homer's turn. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna with a vicious mockery. How do you do the circle thing?
Hold left click.
Okay,
Make
that
sure you
that
have
rat.
the yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and Vicious Mockery green.
Yeah.
10 versus Will is a miss.
All the misses.
Oh man,
This
Wait,
is
am I the
going
one
so
with
it
the
was
well.
a nice try though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay.
And I'll
Go ahead.
shift one back.
We'll shift one. Okay. It is now the Swarm's turn. The Swarm goes against Paul. However, its basic attack is free.
Mhm.
Oh!
Oh.
Holy
Nice.
shit! That's a whatever that thing's called.
Oh, what is this gonna do to the rat swarm?
Oh, good thing.
It's going to
Paul.
evaporate instantly into thin air,
That
like
I
it was never
can't
even
do.
here.
Suddenly
It's
there
gonna
was
kill
no
every member of
monster.
the party.
I think what
We
it's
all
going
we
to.
all wake up. It was all a dream.
I'm gonna go ahead and allow Paul here to roll me a 1d. Let's go ahead and say 6 here.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a 1d6 here. Okay,
Perfectly
so-
average.
Damn straight. So when
Aren't
it
you
kind of
just?
whirls to attack you, like something happens to the rat swarm and it like splits in half. And it kind of like they double back and reform with a few of the rats kind of taking off to the distance. Because they move back, you get an opportunity attack against them.
Interesting. Do I have to shift over towards them though?
No, you do not.
I don't. Okay.
Because you made the attack kind of while they were disoriented and splitting.
And is that just a regular attack, or could I try?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
You can do one of the attacks that have like the roll coded into it. It just won't do anything like special.
Gotcha. Right. Okay.
So if you did like Holy Strike, I think you have, if you do that, it would count fine as the attack. It just wouldn't do anything special or nothing.
Enfeebling Strike is the one I took, I think. Or wait,
Okay,
no,
that's
you're
fine.
right. I have both actually.
Either one then works, as long as it's just one weapon damage to strength mod. Any other additional effects are negated. for
Am I the
basic.
only one that is kind of thinking about the movie Willard with the rat swarm?
I've never
Oh,
seen that
Lord.
movie.
Okay.
Me neither. But
Let's just do
yeah,
that
okay.
and take from
Sorry.
that then.
Okay, that is a hit, and you deal the appropriate amount of damage here.
So
Good
8,
job, Baron. Good job.
or is
Maybe
that?
8, maybe less.
Oh, because of defense things.
Hmm.
Still, I mean, still, even getting out that swarm of rats is going to be good for us. If
And because it kind of like it doubled back on its turn, it tried to do its attack, it's still kind of like reconstituting itself, so to speak, so it's not going to do anything else this turn.
Okay. Does my mark stay though, even though I'm not adjacent to it right now?
Your mark persists because
Okay.
you engaged it, and it would dissipate at the end of the turn anyways.
Gotcha. Okay.
So not the end of not the end of their turn, the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
And
giant.
real
Go ahead.
real quick, kind of stupid question. At will, we can do as much as we want.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just planning my next attack.
No problem.
I'm
Giant rat
thinking the same thing.
pops in. Goes for Baron.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll play.
22.
Well,
Oh, that's a hit.
3 damage.
'Kay.
Now it's Baron's turn.
Hold on, just let me get this done here. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna shift here, engage this rat, and do that
Okay.
with Holy Strike, because I think that does more damage when they're marked.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just reading the book. Okay.
That is a 12 versus AC, and that is not a hit.
Damn it. Okay.
But the mark persists.
Yes.
Giant rat shifts.
They're flanking like crazy.
And
Smart-ass
now
rats.
has, because it's got flanking, that's considered an opportunity attack, folks.
Yes.
24.
Oh.
God
Ooh.
damn it.
God damn, man. These rolls for the GM are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is this a hit?
Oh, yeah.
4 damage, and you have now caught the fever.
I got a
Is the
fever.
only prescription more cowbell?
The only prescription is less rats. You lose a healing surge, by the way, so -1 from your blue.
Oh, okay.
And then we have the other blue rat downstairs who's going to go after Tia. 17 versus AC.
Yep. That's a hit.
That's going to go ahead and do 3 damage, but you're also going to come down with the fever.
Wait a minute, isn't that a... Oh, that's not a crit. Well, doesn't he just roll a crit for the damage, though?
Crit damage doesn't count.
Crit is only for the 1d20.
Yeah,
part.
crit's only on the 20s. So you lose another
Damn.
healing surge, but it is now your turn.
I'm going to shift here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll for Repost Strike, which I believe is... I don't know which one that applies to in here, but I'm going to go ahead and roll for that.
Repost strike would be the one that you are next to. 25 is a hit.
Awesome.
Good.
25 is a hit. You deal the appropriate damage to the target. And additionally, if it attempts to attack you before the start of your next turn, you get to make a repost as an immediate interrupt.
And...
Do I
Okay,
have
well,
that
now-
repost coded for you, or no? I don't remember.
I
do
have
repost attack.
attack. Yeah, I have
So the
strike and attack.
repost, yeah, the
Attack
repost
is what-
attack is the counter.
Oh, okay.
So strike is the ability, and like how it says if somebody gets to attack you, then you do your immediate interrupt. Attack is the interrupt.
Okay, and then... Wait a minute, then which one would be my encounter?
Your encounter would be for you. Just to double check on that ability for you. Your encounter is Tortuous Strike.
Okay, I don't see that coded for me at the bottom, but I'll check.
Yeah, it's underneath.
But that's what I
Sly
meant
Flourish.
to roll, and that's what I thought I rolled. Okay, never mind. Okay,
Okay. Alrighty. So
We're
that you
good.
hit him,
and
and
then
you now kind of have that advantage, and you do your saving throw of a 1d20.
15.
Check it off.
Thank God. All right. I can, because I can always just hand code this, and I don't see it coded at the bottom.
For what?
The torture strike.
It's in there.
Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Like if you look at your abilities, they're all in there.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Then. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Norvok. Your turn.
All
It is.
All right. So before
in-
I make my move, am I able to move across? Like,
What do you mean
can I go,
across?
like there to there to there.
You may not shift through territories that are occupied by an enemy.
But if it's like just moving.
You may not go through spaces that are occupied by an enemy.
Okay. Well, because you said
He's
shift.
trying so hard, and yet he's failing.
It's not happening. It's a wall of rats right now. You ain't getting past
It's
it.
almost like he is used to failing.
Well, I am
That was a
going
poorly
to.
timed joke.
I'm going to do hit and run
Okay,
Oh my
on.
God.
on Big Red.
Okay, go ahead.
That dude.
Go ahead and throw me that roll. Hit and run, 11 versus AC. Nope.
Damn.
Okay. Am I
Those are
still
the
able to
worst
go
rolls.
back to that, even though it doesn't provoke an attack?
Excuse me?
I'm still able to move without provoking an attack, right?
Correct, leaving the first square adjacent to the target.
Well, because because with the
Oh,
hit
so
and
here's
run,
how it will work basically. Let's say you move, okay? You don't provoke an opportunity attack from Big Red, but you provoke it from the other two. You're in a bit of a pickle here. You're gonna be... You pissed off a lot of rats that would love nothing more than to kill you.
even though I love the ducks.
I mean,
Rats
you already
don't discriminate.
you already pissed off
Um,
the rats before this campaign. You already fucked yourself. You already fucked all of
Yeah.
us. Let's be honest.
I'm not the one that pushed me down a flight of stairs.
Okay.
Was that
okay.
me?
No, it was Baron.
Have you used your minor action yet?
No.
Do you think you'd be able to see which one of these rats we could maybe start working on to thin the herd out a bit?
Because I could still roll for perception or
Oh,
nature
shit.
or,
It would be a
whatever.
nature check.
Okay, so guys, which one do you think I should do? Big Red, he already has damage. I don't know if any of the other two down here do, though.
I'm gonna say worry about the. You guys have the big swarm up there. I don't know what Homer. I don't, honey. I don't know what you're up to, but you do you, girl. And I'll kind of. I have the chew down here. I can kind of, either I'll take care of them myself, or I'll just kind of, do what I can down here.
Hmm.
So why don't you kind of? I can always roll a nature check for my rats once I on my next turn. So maybe worry about whatever you guys, whatever you feel like is going to be the worst up there.
I think the swarm is kind of in check right now with Baron. So correct me if I'm wrong, people.
Yeah, no.
You're
So
good?
I'm gonna
Trust
do
Baron
the
to
nature
handle it.
against Big Red.
Okay, so you're just gonna do a nature check in general?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to specify specific targets in here.
Oh, so I can just do it on all of them?
Correct.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Then, yeah. Then
Please
fuck, I'll do
roll
nature.
good. Please.
Please, oh, for the love of God, we could use this badly.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Your roll is
Your
going
nature.
to be your nature check, which is for you going to be a
Six.
1d20 plus 6.
Cool. That sounds good.
Yes, it does.
I should not have fucking said that out loud.
Natural 20.
It sounds good.
Just roll it, please.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God.
Bless America.
Great. Okay, so you know that based on looking at these rats, that rats are sacred to Torog, the king that crawls. Their presence signifies plague, decay, or collapse in decadent cities, or just conditions that are not the best kept. You are able to tell, based on the different rat types here, this is obviously a swarm.
That's a
rat's-
swarm?
Yeah. These rats here are a little hardier than the others, but the other three are rats that look a little bit frail and should go down pretty easily with one shot.
Okay. That's actually really helpful information.
That is really helpful.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Torvok's
Torvok.
not
You came
here.
through for once.
Fuck you.
For once in your miserable life.
Fuck all
All
y'all.
right. So
David, I'm gonna need you. Yeah, I have something for you.
Rat Blue here
Hey.
is going to go ahead.
You're not gonna say that once you see what I have for you.
So Blue Short Fry here.
Mhm.
He is going to attack Torvok. Versus AC.
Miss.
Okay. Green is gonna also come on up,
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
and he has
Burn.
flanking.
Dun, dun.
Oh!
Oh, oh.
Nice.
Oh my goodness! What is that going to mean for this rat?
Torvok steps on him. Accidentally as he's stumbling around.
Wait. Since it's against me, I think I should have some sort of say.
No.
Torvok drops
little.
his drink and kills him.
Do what?
He
I
drops
drop
his
my
drink
drink
on it.
and kill him.
Okay, we're gonna say that as you are like knocking back a drink in the middle of battle, which somehow doesn't provoke an opportunity attack here, you cast your bottle down onto the side and it cracks the thing so hard in the skull that it just collapses.
Oh my God.
God bless America!
Boom goes the dynamite.
Okay, so he is definitely he's done. Like his skull is fractured. He's toast. Homer,
And
you're
people
up.
say drinking is bad.
All right, I'm going to
Also,
use
thank you.
my
Hannah.
shout of triumph,
Okay.
and I should be able to hit all three of these rats.
Is it blast 3?
It's blast 3.
Then yes, you can.
Amazing.
All right.
Ooh.
Please roll
So,
good.
shout of triumph.
Okay, close blast 3 means what that's going to do is that's going to go out here, go after all enemies. This is a 19 versus Fort, which is great because it is going to hit all 3 of them.
Yes.
So let's
God
see
smile
here.
upon us.
So they're like miniature let's see here. You get to push targets number of squares equal to your con mods. So the question is, after dealing the appropriate amount of damage to Red, which I need to check the number on him. I don't think he's bloodied yet.
Jesus
Isn't...
Christ.
No, he is not. However, the thunderbolts that kind of like come off of the attack are enough to where a stench of sizzling rat fills the air.
Oh.
Are you
get-
fucking rats?
Okay, so you push the target a number of squares equal to your con mod. So you push Rat Boy here, Red, 2 squares. Pushes do not provoke opportunity attacks, and a push is like a straight back.
Mm,
So he's gonna go basically out here.
gotcha.
Nice.
And additionally, you now get to slide Torvok 2 squares. You get to move him 2 squares wherever you want to.
Move him straight down.
Slide, you can also move him in multiple directions too. So if you want to, you
Oh,
can do like 1,
like-
2.
Oh yeah, so I'll move him directly behind that other rat so that they're
Okay,
flanking
so
him.
flanking. Okay, so you slide Torvok, so now he is behind that rat.
Nice.
Can I be
Wait a
doing
minute.
the electric slide?
No.
Oh my god.
No, no, get out before I kill you myself.
Okay, it is now Swarm's turn. The
Wait,
Swarm...
I have
minute.
still
Oh,
a
wait,
minor
you're
action.
not done. That's right. Go ahead, Homer.
What?
How much life does Thea
Do you
have?
have 14?
Out of
23.
Okay, I'm gonna use Majestic Word on her.
Nice.
What's your
Okay.
face?
Majestic War. Does that reach her? Yes,
It's
it
5.
does. Okay. So, the target can spend a healing surge, regain additional HP equal to your charisma mod, and also gains temp HP equal to her charisma mod. So you get a healing surge, which for you, Tia, is worth 5. The charisma mod for Homer
Is 4.
grants an additional 4 HP. You recover
Oh.
9, and then you gain an additional 4 temporary hit points on top of that.
Okay.
Nice.
Temporary HP goes over that, and so the way that that works is that'll last for the battle. Once the battle's over, that fades. Think of it like an overshield.
Okay. So even if I lose those 3 points, then I'll.
You'll still be at full health.
Okay.
Is she able to regain them at a later time during this battle?
Temporary hit points?
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
No,
right?
temporary hit points
Okay.
are kind of like an overshield.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that part.
You can regain additional temporary hit points throughout the battle,
Yeah.
but they're not something that you can like consistently regain.
Okay, and if she still has the temporary hit points, like if she loses 2, is she able to regain on that?
No.
Okay.
Temp HP cannot be regenerated.
Okay, just
Cool.
wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
And I'll stay here for now, so that's it for me.
Okay. The Swarm gears up for a attack against Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Is a basic attack.
There
Oh,
we go.
wow, that is completely useless.
There we go. It's about fucking time.
However, it also
Yeah.
gets to do its additional regular attack.
Okay.
And really not much going for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, Baron, you're up.
Holy strike that bitch.
Go for it. Okay, one sec here. That is a 23. That is going to be a hit.
Cool.
Going to take the appropriate amount of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Now it goes to the Dire friends, who are a bit confused. So they're going to... Oh, that provoked an opportunity attack.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't Baron have rolled saving roll?
Yeah,
that's
you're
right,
right.
go ahead.
I should have.
Go ahead. Saving roll. Go ahead. Saving throw 1d20. Nope.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
It doesn't get worse, but it ain't getting better.
Do I lose a surge?
No.
Okay.
Most rats are right-handed, apparently.
And so the dire rat swings over. It ran in front of you, so you get an opportunity attack against it.
Just a regular attack?
Correct.
Roll. Strength, right? Is it?
Correct.
Yeah, there it is.
It's if you roll just if you roll like one of your at wills, it pretty well is the code for it.
Yeah.
That's not the correct roll.
Isn't it?
Just roll one of your at wills. It has everything that you need for it. Oh wait, hang on. You need to roll Holy Strike because that one's strength, not charisma.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled Holy Strike.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
Okay.
That is a hit. You deal the appropriate damage, and the red rat is bloodied.
Okay.
What's
It is... Go ahead.
what's Paul's health at?
Paul's
Or Baron's?
at
21.
21 out of 31, I think.
Okay, then the free action, I'm gonna use Virtue of Valor.
Okay. What does that do in this case? Ah!
That should heal him a bit.
Okay, so that gives him 3,
Is it 3?
correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's his con mod plus 1.
Okay.
yeah, my con mod is 2.
Okay, so you get 3 HP off of that,
Cool. Thank you.
and the rat is still going to attack you. Versus AC? That is a miss, I know that is.
Yes.
Okay, Baron, it is your turn now. Oh wait, no, it's
No.
not. We
Yeah.
skipped your turn.
It's the other rat.
Okay, it's the other rat's turn, but the other rat is gonna turn around and go after Tia.
What? Oh.
Blue rat, the other rat
Blue-
that's still alive. Versus AC.
His is 10. I'm in 15. It's a miss. It's the first.
what?
The top. Oh, AC.
The
Yeah.
10 was against me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat.
My AC is 15, so that's 22,
That is-
isn't it? Yeah, it's a hit.
And does a hit. Okay, 1d6 plus 2. Take 6 damage, and you're back with the fever.
What does this feel like?
I think
And
you need more cowbell.
1 healing surge.
Yeah, I'm working on it. All right.
Okay. But it's
Then
now
it's my
your
turn.
turn.
Wait a minute. No, he attacked me. I got to do the repose attack, didn't I?
Up. That's right. Go ahead for the immediate interrupt. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do any good.
Ooh, that's not good.
What's
No,
that?
the one.
The one.
Well, I had to open my big fucking mouth.
Wait,
The
was that
one.
a double one?
That was
Yep.
double 1.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to need you to go ahead and do a 1d100, and just as a side note for the chat, because I think the crit hit system in 4E blows, we use a custom crit hit system adopted actually from D&D 2nd
26.
edition. And we also have a custom crit fail table. 1d100! I need you to give me a 1d20.
God help me.
Help you.
I can't tell if you
does
should
he-
roll high or low.
Okay.
Well, I rolled low.
Okay, I need a 1d4 now.
Good lord.
How many rolls is this?
Last one. Okay, you are slowed for 3 rounds.
Cool.
Okay.
Slowed
just
means
means
you
she-
may only
That's
move
not that
at
bad.
half speed.
Okay.
In other words, if
That-
you don't move, it doesn't bother you. However, you can also save against that as well. However, keep in mind that because you're suffering from multiple afflictions, saving throw will only be able to take care of one of those at a time.
Okay. And okay, cool. So it's my turn now, right? Now that I've
Correct. Now it is your
Died.
actual
Okay.
turn.
fantastic. We're gonna throw a torture strike towards this kind fellow I'm fighting against.
You go ahead and do that, and remember that you have a plus
Ooh.
4 on your roll. Holy crap.
Nice.
So, what was it you're saying?
Okay, so you're going to hit him. You're not going to crit hit him because I can't augment the base roll on that. But what you are going to do is you are going to hit him for the appropriate amount of damage. And are you going to go ahead and use your sneak attack because you do have combat advantage?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and calculate that damage. Woo!
Nice.
Oh,
Jesus.
That rat cannot be
that
standing.
rat is fucked.
That rat is now fucked up, and all kinds of chunks of him fly everywhere as you bloody him.
Hitting me right.
Wow.
It's
no,
not
he's
dead
bloody.
yet. Jesus
Nope.
Christ.
Wow.
It might be at, like,
Means at least
1
half
health, though.
Yeah.
was about to say
Mhm.
that's that. The thing is it doesn't trigger until the end of the turn, so that means it's bloodied, which means it can be at half health anywhere from half of its value all the way down to 1 HP. It could be anywhere between those numbers. And it's Torvok's turn.
Can I roll a saving throw though?
That's right, saving throw. And what are
Yeah.
you saving against?
It's fever.
Okay, fever, go ahead.
11.
Shake it off.
Nice.
Gosh, goodness.
Okay, you still have 2 more turns of slow unless you manage to save against it prior. Slow just
Okay.
means you move at half speed, which for you will be 3 because it's rounded down on halves here.
Fabulous.
Okay, next up is going to be Torvok. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me just a second because I had to refresh the page, so.
Sure, no problem.
So I can either. Okay, so I'm sorry for clarifying again. If I move up to Big Red or Little or Big Red up there, does that provoke attack from either? That would provoke from both, actually, wouldn't it?
It would only provoke from the one, because if you move up, you provoke the attack from the blue, and the second space you move into a space which does not provoke an opportunity attack, but you will provoke one from the base red if you move.
Okay.
But you can also attack and then move afterwards. You may kill it. If it's dead, it can't attack you.
Yeah. I was gonna do that. I was gonna do, or will do that. I'll just do fucking hit and run so I can guard against either way.
Okay, go ahead and roll that for me, please. 15 versus AC with a +2 because you are flanking. That is a hit. Deal 9 damage to the blue rat, and it falls over as your blades snap its spine.
Nice.
Yay!
And then,
You can actually make a move and not a shift here, too.
yeah, I could move either way.
Correct.
Preferably
will.
towards the rat.
I'm gonna move towards no.
I'll fight you if you move towards me. Go move for the damn rat.
So if I move here, that's not flanking, correct?
No, it is not. Flanking would mean straight
right
line
there.
someone's here. That is flanking.
Okay.
But then again, also so is this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
but
what was the other one?
This. So the rats are flanking Baron, but you're flanking that rat.
Okay, and I was right here.
So
One,
that's
two,
it's just a
three.
movement of 2.
Yeah, and I have up to 5, correct?
Up to 7, I believe, is an Eldrin.
7.
Oh, Eldrin has 6, sorry. But you can move up to 6. But if you move 2, it's fine. You don't have to move only 6. You don't have to do something creative and cute like 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can just go
No,
like 1, 2,
I
done.
was thinking if I could move up to here, so I could either flank. I think
Oh.
I'll actually flank. Don't think I should flank the swarm with up there?
Well,
If you
here's the
can-
question.
Why don't you just
I
finish
can.
off
That's 6.
that rat, and then we'll all worry about the swarm at the same time?
Yeah.
But right now he's the only one who can get on the other side. So why doesn't he just go flank it and then?
Yeah, because that's 6. That's exactly 6.
Yeah, because that way he can flank it. Because no one else is going to be able to get up to flank it. Because I can only move 3 right now, so I might be able to move close enough to finish off that other rat my next turn.
Well, Homer
In the
might
next
be
turn
able
or
to.
two.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so it's up to Torvok. What is your move?
I'd flank this one.
I'll flank the. I think I should flank the big one because Paul, you could probably kill off the big red down there.
Yeah, but I'm not going
If
to
you
because I
choose-
need to keep that mark going.
Okay.
That's fair. So
But Homer's up next, and he could probably kill off that
Yeah.
big red. We don't know how much he's betted. So why don't you go flank the swarm since that's going to be our biggest enemy right now? He's
Yeah,
the only
Okay,
one
I
who
need
isn't
you to
bloody.
make that individual move for me.
okay,
So
I'm
go
here.
back. So
1,
1,
2.
2.
Are you gonna
3,
provoke opportunity attacks?
four.
by
Okay,
doing
Yeah,
that,
he
though?
3, 4. You provoke. Yeah, you're provoking a lot by doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why don't you just go flank big red, and we'll take care of the swarm here in a little bit.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, you'll provoke way too many opportunity
1,
attacks if
2,
you go all the way
3.
up there.
I only provoke it if I'm next to it, or is it adjacent as well?
But also when you're leaving the area from it.
It's
Yeah,
when you
so-
leave the area from it.
if I leave this area, if I go here, do I provoke an attack from this?
If you
dude?
go there, you do not, but when you leave it, you do.
Okay, so hold on, let me see this
And
one.
if you also move within front of them, you also provoke more. So using you as the example, so say you go here, okay, not an attack, but here, that's one. Here, that's another. Here, that's from the red and from the swarm.
Yeah, you're not. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bad
I guess
idea.
the safest is to flank Big Red.
Okay, so you're just gonna flank him.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is that it for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else, so yeah.
Okay, Homer, you're up.
All right. First, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use a minor action, and I'm gonna Dragon Breath both these rats.
Okay, go ahead. 18 versus Reflex. I believe that is a hit on both, and why, yes, it is. Is this an area or a close? Oh, it is a close. Okay, that's actually a little bit helpful for that. Okay, so that's going to take appropriate amount of damage, as will that. Okay. Neither are dead, neither are blood. The red is still continuing to be bloodied, nothing to the swarm.
All right. And then I'll
Except you do tend to notice your breath did have a little bit of a more profound effect on the swarm than other attacks have.
Okay. I will Vicious Mockery the regular rat.
Okay, go ahead. A 22 is a hit. You deal 10 damage. It takes a -2 to its attack rolls. What attack rolls? Because as you do this, it kind of like snaps off its own tongue and blood starts pouring from its mouth.
Oh my god,
No.
it's
Suck,
so
rat, you suck.
gruesome.
So the rat is dead. All that remains is the swarm. Kerrigan would be proud right now. Okay, so it does its basic attack that it gets for its unique property on Paul. That is a miss, I know it is. Then it gets its regular attack. Now that might hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. It is going to deal to you. This is going to be an interesting one. You're going to take 9 damage, and you are also going to be sustaining a bleed effect, which is ongoing 3 damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
Until you save against it.
Okay.
Now I need a good blood. What is a good blood one on here?
Oh my god.
Also unbloodied.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you have the fever. You're bleeding
like an asteroid.
with ongoing damage, and you're bloody.
I know,
And
it's an
it is your
asteroid.
turn. There's no blood. There's fire, and that's about as close as I'm gonna get.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm not criticizing.
don't
I'm
judge
just
you.
commenting.
Would I make my saving throw after
Yes.
my turn? Okay.
Yes.
In that case,
Unless you want to use like a channel divinity and do a saving throw now, but
nah. Okay.
okay.
Let's just attack the swarm with Holy Strike again and hope that it fucking hits for once.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
13 versus AC is a miss.
Damn.
God damn it, man. It's rough.
Okay. But it's now Tia's turn.
And I can't roll my saving throw first, can I?
I gotta
You
roll
could,
mine.
But it would. Oh, that's right. What are you saving? Oh, that's right. You take 3 damage because at the beginning of your turn.
I do?
That's what on. Well, no. Paul.
I do.
Baron does because of the ongoing effect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was just Baron's turn.
Yeah, it was. I forgot to apply that effect at the beginning of it.
Okay.
So Baron takes the 3. What are you saving against?
That.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. We're good.
It's just still the 1d20.
Yeah, just a flat 1d20 here.
That's a worse
Ooh.
roll.
Ooh, you are not able to staunch the bleeding. The damage does not get worse, though.
Okay.
It is now Tia's turn. Tia, remember, you are slowed. If you do want to do your saving throw can be done at the cost of a standard action.
Which is not moving.
Correct. But you don't get to attack.
I can't even get up there, even if I do make it, so.
Okay, so you're going to do a saving throw then for the slow? Oh,
Ooh.
shake it off, and let's say your little burst of vigor actually does give you the opportunity to
Nice.
get up there and attack.
Okay.
So for crit,
So-
for crit success, I'll give you. It didn't cost your action there, so you get it back.
Cool. So that's gonna be 1, 2,
You go,
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. So I move up right next to the rat. I have combat advantage.
Okay, can you
against...
show me that move again, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I need to see the individual squares in case you moved like through it.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're good.
Be aware of
let me go backwards then.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so by going up there, you do provoke one opportunity attack.
Oh, you're right. Okay, can I
Yeah,
stop
what-
here and still attack him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I stop here.
Okay.
I take my standard action to attack him. I will have since where to use that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a repost strike at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Just since I don't know what we're doing after this.
Okay.
Does that hit?
21. 7. That is a hit. It takes the
Awesome.
appropriate amount of damage.
And then I'm gonna roll for sneak attack since I have combat advantage.
Sure. Okay, so with your attacks, you see the kind of swarm of rats kind of like melt a little bit, so to speak, in that your hacks and cleaves kind of reduce the group into half.
Okay,
Okay.
It is now considered bloodied.
Okay.
cool.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
use my
It is Torvok's turn.
Virtue of Valor
Ah, that's
Oh.
right.
Oh,
on her again.
You get 3 additional temporary HP.
thank you, dear.
Okay, now it goes to Torvok.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 4, 5. Am I allowed to occupy the same space as Homer?
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, if I move here, that is flanking, correct?
It is
But you
flanking,
just-
but how do you get there?
I think he
Yes,
goes
I-
around me.
Yeah. So
Oh, if he goes around you?
1, 2,
Okay, 2.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, no opportunity attacks provoked.
Nice.
That is flanking.
Boom.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Boom goes the dynamite. So
No
I
flanking.
will,
Okay, so you have flanking, so you have +2 to your roll then.
and I will do. Which one do I want to do? Oh, I forgot I have that ability too. Okay. I'll just do a twin strike.
Go ahead. Okay, so we have a 23 and a 15 effective rolls. Both are hits.
Awesome.
I do 6 damage to it, or 6 whatever.
The appropriate damage, correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It is now Homer's turn.
All right. So I think I will just vicious mockery at rat swarm at this point.
Okay.
Yes.
11 versus Will is a hit.
Oh. Nice.
You deal the appropriate damage, and the rat swarm finally fades apart, and the rats that compose it lie dead on the floor.
Nice.
Nice.
Good work.
We win.
I'm clapping.
Right?
There's no one in this room.
Right?
but
Wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
clapping.
wait. We win, right?
Yes.
Encounter complete.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
One down.
Okay.
One down.
It has been a little bit longer than- It's been a little bit longer than an hour because we actually started at about 1:20. It is now 2:50, so we've actually gone about an hour and a half.
Mhm.
What do you guys say that we take a little bit of a break, reconvene at 3? So in about
Top of the
7
hour?
minutes?
Yep.
Sounds
Alright.
like a plan.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Excellent. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take a quick break in the chat so you guys can go grab yourself something to eat, run to the restroom, that sort of thing. We will be back at the top of the next hour. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you love what you see, throw this man a follow.